Hello and welcome to Daily Reflection with Aneel Aranha. Today is the 27th of May 2018 and we're going to reflect on Matthew 28:16 to 20. Listen. Now the 11 disciples went to Galilee to the mountain to which Jesus had directed them. When they saw him, they worshipped him, but some doubted. And Jesus came and said to them, "All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything that I have commanded you. And remember, I am with you always to the end of the age." The Gospel of the Lord. Go, make disciples of all nations. These are the words that God spoke strongly to my heart after my conversion, and I think it is providential that I should be reading the very same words today because it is my birthday. Talk about signs. Well, this is a commission that I took very seriously and forms the motto of my ministry, making disciples of all nations. But this is not a commission given only to me. It is a commission given to everyone who calls himself a Christian. But before we go about making disciples, we need to become disciples ourselves. And what do we need to do that? Well, Jesus himself speaks about the characteristics of a disciple, and I'd just like to tell you what these are. 1, put Jesus over everybody else. In Luke 14:26, Jesus says, "Whoever comes to me and does not hate father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, and even life itself cannot be my disciple." 2, put Jesus over everything else as well. In Luke 14:33, he says, "So therefore, none of you can become my disciple if you do not give up all your possessions." 3, we need to die to ourselves. In Luke 14:27, Jesus says, "Whoever does not carry the cross and follow me cannot be my disciple." And in Jesus' time, carrying one's cross meant only one thing. It meant death. 4, we need to know his word. In John 8:31, Jesus says, "If you continue in my word, you are truly my disciples." 5, we need to bear fruit. In John 15:7, Jesus says, "My Father is glorified that you bear much fruit and become my disciples." And finally, 6, we need to love each other as Christ loves us. In John 13:34, he says, "I give you a new commandment, that you love one another. Just as I have loved you, you also should love one another. And by this, everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another." None of this is easy, but all of it is possible. So be a disciple and go make disciples. And remember, God is with you. May he bless you always.